welcome back to Kristy J's Designs. So you guys, we are back with another design video for you guys. I know it's been a long time since I posted one of these. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. In the video, I will show you how I made this little dress right here. It is so cute. Also, you guys, remember to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell, because you will be hearing from your girl 2 times out of the week now, since I don't have anything else to do, because I'm out of school right now. Well, we're online school, and so once I get done with my homework, I really don't have anything to do. Even with exams coming up, like I have to do patterns and stuff, and I'm already halfway done with all my stuff. So you guys will hear from me 2 times in the week. So keep watching this video because we're about to get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Smooches!
Hey you guys, so what you see me doing here is that I actually am following this fold line on my fabric because it ended up being like a perfect measurement for me, which it still ended up being like an inch too big, so I took it in a little bit. But I'm following this line. I'm lining up my fabric and I am, following this line so that I can cut my fabric so I can begin cutting the dress process. Hey you guys, so you see me here with my rotary cutter. For some reason, when I got my rotary cutter back, I let someone borrow it. But when I got my rotary cutter back, it was dull, you guys. Like, I could not cut this fabric for anything. And then usually I use my rotary cutter to cut like knit fabrics, but it would not cut. So you guys see me getting my scissors, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut the fabric. And I'm just going to cut it down till I get to the end of the table, and then I'm going to pull the fabric up. Also, you guys, excuse like the fabric I have sitting in the corner. At the same time I was recording this video, I also was cleaning out and straightening up my sewing area in my room. And so I was taking stuff out and like putting stuff back in and like organizing my fabrics. So that's what you guys see. This is actually off camera, but you guys, I also cut the top of this fabric because I cut it on the fold. And so I realized this like after I got done cutting down like where the side was supposed to be, because I wanted my stripes to be a certain way. I ended up cutting the edge off, so I just followed the top of the stripes and I just cut that little top part off, and then you see me cutting all the way down to the end. And then I take the fabric apart, and then I decide which side I want to be the front and what side I want to be the back. And also, you guys, in the next clip, you're going to see the picture of where I pinned it. And I hemmed the rim off camera. I thought I recorded this, but I guess I didn't. But here we go. Hey, you guys, so what I'm doing now is that I actually hemmed it, pinned the, where I'm going to hem it so that I can put my elastic in it. So what you want to do, I'm just following the stripes in my fabric. So what I did was I lined up the stripe from one side to the other to make it completely even, because my serging wasn't completely even, so I can't follow that. So what I did was I'm actually following the line of the bottom of my stripe. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in my machine. I'm going to actually tuck this hole around my machine. And I know you guys are saying, why is she using blue thread on a gray fabric? Can't talk. But my bobbin is actually gray, so my bobbin color is what you're actually going to see on the front of it. You're not going to see the blue thread on the front of this dress. So this is the color you're going to see on the front of my dress. This is the inside, and I just did that so you guys can see it. And also I'm low on gray thread, and I only had like this little thing right here, so I'm going ahead and sew this. What you want to do is you want to follow the end of your stripe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place my needle directly on top the end of the stripe and check it to make sure it's in the right spot, and then I'm going to start sewing. And you want to do this and go all the way around. Also remember to backstitch. Don't forget to backstitch. And remove your pins. Okay, you guys, so after you get done sewing this, your hem, you want to get you some elastic. My actual hem measured an inch, and this was a leftover elastic that I had that I found, but this measures in probably like a half an inch across. So I'm going to use this, and what you want to do is you want to pin one end to the part where you're going to come out at to the fabric, so it doesn't pop back. And you also want to get a safety pin, and you want to attach the safety pin. Excuse my nails, y'all, but you want to attach the safety pin to the end of the elastic, and you want to feed it all the way from here all the way around back to this point right here. So I'm going to do that now. So you guys, after you get done feeding this through, you want to pull the other end out. You want to unpin this, pull the other end out carefully, and then you want to attach these two ends and then sew them through the machine, so that way it doesn't go all the way back and unravel itself. So I'm going to do that now. And you want to do a zigzag stitch when you do this. And what you guys, excuse the rain because it's raining right now. The sound is probably what you hear is rain. But you guys, after I got done sewing the zigzag stitch, I ended up, like, when you get done, you're going to pull your fabric until your elastic is all the way on the inside of your fabric. Once that is done, you're going to stitch where you left your opening. Also, remember to leave like a 1-inch opening for your elastic band. I forgot to say that earlier, but leave a 1-inch opening. Don't sew your fabric all the way around. Leave like at least 1 inch, so that's the way you have somewhere to feed your elastic through. So in the next clip, I showed you how I cut out my sleeve. I just took the upper part measurement of my arm, which was like 617 inches, and I took the lower measurement of my wrist, which was like 8 inches, I want to say, maybe smaller, but I measured those two measurements, and I did the top upper measurement at the top, and I did my wrist measurement at the bottom, and I just cut those lines. And so what you guys see me doing here is that instead of stitching my sleeves, I actually serged them because I wanted my sleeves to have a little bit more stretch from me moving around. And so that's what you guys are seeing in this clip, and I serged it all the way down to the bottom. So you guys, actually after I got done serging the sleeves, I attached the sleeves to the dress where I want the sleeves to go. And then I went to the machine and actually did a stitch across so I can actually attach the sleeves to the dress. And then I went back and I did a decorative stitch on the top of the sleeves, as you guys can see. And I hemmed the top part of the sleeves, and I also finished hemming the bottom and the top, as you guys seen it earlier, with the elastic. And this is what the dress looked like on the mannequin. And stay tuned for the final looks of the dress on me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is the final look of my dress.